King's Head Inn, the 10-inch, when that whole nonsense with the skinheads happens, what actually started that?
Okay. First band, the second band was playing the band right before us, and there was a group of maybe like 3 or 4 Nazi skinheads. Norfolk is a Navy base. That's where the King's Head Inn is. 2 of the guys were actual German Nazi skinheads, and the other ones were just, wimpy American Nazi skinheads. And basically, the band before us was playing, and I was watching these beautiful fellas when they were playing, and they started pushing around this black kid or something like that. So I just kept my eyes on them. And when we were playing, they started lashing out, calling us faggots and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, we are. And one of them took a swing at Mo during one of the songs, and I didn't notice it, and the show continued. And then somewhere along the line, oh yeah, he started calling Bo a faggot, pussy skinhead and stuff like that. He has skinhead tattoos and stuff. He was going, I'm a recovering skinhead, this and that. Basically, they kept calling us faggots. I'm not explaining this good, but the crowd ended up, we're queer, we're here, we get used to it, blah, 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 blah. The show ended in a complete fucking mess. After the show, the 4 Nazi skinheads walk out, and I don't know if this is good or bad. It might be good, it might be bad, but they got really badly beat up. Like, I watched one guy being held on top of the car hood with a guy standing there with a cane hitting him in the head, another guy macing him at the same time, another guy just standing there. It was gnarly. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's kind of fun. But it's good.
No, we don't really have anything much interesting to say, so when we stop, you're just allowed to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, that's right. Talk amongst yourselves when we stop. We're boring people. What? Okay. We'll think of some subjects and then we'll get back to you.
my cheesy ass question is, how long have you been together? Because I remember reading in some Thrasher magazine about Avail a long time ago.
Thrasher.
Really?
Never been in Thrasher.
Because it was, I was like not even high school yet.
With 2 A's.
Huh?
Joking.
Isn't?
No, we've been together since 88,
Yeah.
87, 88, something like that.
Yeah, then I have heard of you.
Back in the day.
Back in the day when I was like shitting green, huh?
You were shitty green, you know, back in the day when we lived in New York City on the Lower East Side, we hung out with Warzone. We used to fuck shit up back in the day. None of that wuss shit, you know. They knew how to mosh back then.
Taking personal
Pete,
offense.
Me to ask you what happened with the Rancid split.
The Rancid split. We recorded it, they recorded it, we recorded it, they recorded it, and then we decided not to do it.
Any reason why you decided not to?
It wasn't us who decided. It was it's kind of like when we decided to do it, it was years ago, and everything seemed to work fine. It kept getting delayed because of recordings and stuff like that, and then suddenly they got really popular and were unable to do it. Pulled out of 2 other splits that they had planned. So I don't know if it was advised by Epitaph to them or they just decided to do it. But it's not happening.
Is it a common thing to have a show like tonight where there's just a bunch of idiots in the crowd?
No, that's very rare.
Is it?
I was thinking about that. I forgot how to attack that sort of situation because there's
That was actually really funny when you let him sing.
Yeah, he was a cute boy, wasn't he? Yeah. No, I haven't seen a show. I mean, there was honestly, those guys were like jarheads, like 4 of them. I watched them come in. I watched them walk by. They were going, "Wallets in the front pockets, boys." You know, putting their wallets there. I think they were in the military. And I mean, I guess they had fun or whatever, but it was kind of annoying.
Bob's strap smells like dog shit. It smells like a dead body floating dog shit. No, nobody said buds. That's okay.
I said buds.
Actually, we said party on. We said party on, bud.
We said party on, man. Radical, yeah. Yeah. Smoke on, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come here. You're singing. Come on.
First, I'm gonna
Come on. You're everything a man should be.
go
A
say
woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Sing us a song.
That's a big motherfucker right there.
Sing us "Wheels in the Bus." You know that song? Wheels in the bus go round and round. Wheels in the bus go round and round. Wheels in the bus go round and round. Wheels in the bus. Wheels in the bus. Wheels in the bus go round and round. SOD, aren't you? Billy Milano, isn't that
That's the what's his name? Unscarred guy.
You're the guy in Pantera.
That's him.
I knew you. All right. Pantera's in the house. I mean, I guess they had fun or whatever, but it was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen something like that.
It was just really weird because I realized that there were some kind of idiots in the crowd, and I was kind of looking forward to it because I was imagining something like King's Head Inn.
Well, I don't think they were, you know, like trying to really hurt anybody. I just don't think they understood.
What's ignorant mean?
We're at the King's Head Inn. They were on it. They knew what was going on, and they were being dicks. What did you guys think of the jarheads moshing when we were?
It was annoying.
It was really annoying.
They were kicking us a lot.
So what did you do?
Grabbing her boob.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, we didn't know which one.
Well, I'm sure if you went out to grab you, you'd probably grab their boob too. Those guys.
Someone's bra strap got undone too.
Oh, that's happened to me at shows.
You won't say which one.
It'd be all pling and it'd be all fuck.
And it wasn't me.
Poor little buddy and the good old boys. We're doing 2 weeks over at Circus. After this, you know, every Thursday. So come play some blackjack. And
Yeah, we'll be playing every Thursday at Boomtown for the next month, and then we move on. Where's our next gig?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, yeah. We're gonna be playing over there at the Triple X Casino for the next couple of months. So you know, if you pass through Las Vegas, you know we'll be there. We'll be ready to rock. Actually, would you like some water? Yes. Hold on. It's nice. It's delightful water. Straight from the mountains. Yeah. We'll thank the mountains. Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys like totally political and vegan and you go to McDonald's and shit?
No, but no, we're totally different people. And yes, I'm totally political and totally not vegan, but vegetarian, and forever I've been vegetarian. Some of the other guys are not very into politics. Don't give a shit about animal rights. I think it keeps a good balance, because once I become too militant on something, I have somebody to say, look, you're going a little overboard, and don't hate people because of that kind of shit. So we're all totally different people.
Yeah, I've got a pen pal that lives in Florida, and he goes up into Virginia and he talks about the Avail house. It's kind of a
The old Avail house.
yeah.
The old Avail house is the 1640 house. We moved out of that 2 years ago. And the house that we live in now is a domestic punk house. Whereas the old one had 14 people living in it, and it was complete chaos. And Adam would crucify himself buck naked in the winter in the backyard. And we used to whip each other for fun and do all this idiotic shit. And cool stuff too, we ran a record store out of it and had meetings there and did other stuff. But we moved into another house when Joe, the guitar player, had a kid.
Oh.
Now we live with 8 people, 6-bedroom house, and it's
Big house.
domestic.
Shit.
It's a domestic punk house because now you can't just walk in; you have to be invited over. So.
this is turning kind of a cheesy interview. But
Well, I only said a few questions, so it's over.
is it?
Yes.
Bye.
This is our last song, and Richard will be selling stuff back there when we're done. And all the bands are touring, and they all have stuff for sale. So if you can help out with that.
About having a bad hair day. Having a bad hair day. Grateful Dead behind you. What's up?
Avail from Richmond, Virginia. And thanks, Pete, a whole lot for setting the show up. We're done.